For staying with us on TVC News, Vice President Shettima says the federal government is addressing the challenges in the country and sustaining the fight against crude oil theft as well as pipeline vandalism. The Vice President was speaking at the graduation ceremony of participants of Course 32 at the National Defense College in Abuja. Sifone was there.
By powers vested in me as Commandant of the National Defense College.
It's the end of an 11-month training program for these participants of Course 32 at the National Defense College, Abuja. The 111 participants have fulfilled the college requirements to be conferred fellowship.
The composition of the participants include 35 Nigerian Army officers, 19 Nigerian Navy officers, and 12 Nigerian Air Force officers. Others are 5 Nigerian police officers, 21 officers from various ministries, departments, agencies, and paramilitary organizations, and 19 international participants. These participants have diligently participated in various strategic paper writing, exercises, and field trips.
Vice President Shettima tasked the Nigerian participants to apply the knowledge gained to solve the security challenges in the country.
As you return to your services, organizations, and agencies, I urge you to apply your newfound knowledge and skills to address our nation's complex challenges. You have been given this opportunity in this college, and much is expected of you in the field. I therefore charge you to rise to the occasion.
He discloses that the federal government is addressing the challenges in the country, including crude oil theft and pipeline vandalism.
Our dear country faces many socio-economic challenges. As a government, we are sensitive to our people's yearnings. We will continue proactively intervening in matters that benefit our citizens. Recently, we have made significant strides in addressing some of these challenges. We have implemented a new national minimum wage, which will benefit not only civilian workers but also personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces and other security agencies. We are also working tirelessly to curb the menace of crude oil theft and pipeline vandalism in the Niger Delta.
Nigeria's crude oil output recently increased to 1.658 million barrels per day. Sifone, TVC News, Abuja.
The oil sector now, where oil workers have expressed concern over the influx of expatriates into the industry in Nigeria. They were addressing the issue at the 3rd edition of the Energy and Labour Summit organized by the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria in Abuja, where the workers also want policy makers to check the dangerous trend. Senior correspondent Sharon Ijason reports.
The 3rd edition of the Energy and Labour Summit organized by the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, PENGASSEN, has ended in Abuja, the capital of Nigeria. The summit, with the theme, The Future of Nigeria's Oil and Gas Industry, Energy Mix, Energy Security, Artificial Intelligence, Divestment and Crude Oil Theft, attracted stakeholders from the sector. At the summit, the president of the association, Festus Osifo, spoke about the influx of expatriates in the country, especially in the oil and gas sector.
Let us not abuse our expatriate quota. Today, Nigerians are looking for jobs. Today, graduates are thrown out from universities year in, year out, month in, month out. They are looking for work to do. But we keep granting expatriate quota to these Indian companies, and they have abused it. So what they do is that if you go there, you see that these companies, they registered over 200 companies. So when they register over 200 companies, today when they are bringing in 10 Indians, they will use one company. Tomorrow when they are bringing another 20, they use another company. So if you check, you will discover that over 100 to 200 companies that they registered, they spread these Indians across board. We are coming for them.
It was emphasized at the event that there is a need for workers to embrace technology, as current challenges in the sector can be solved with tech.
Oil theft has had a negative effect on the nation's economy through loss of revenues. So artificial intelligence, as a fast-growing field in computer science, has become a powerful tool for optimizing processes and operation in various sectors. In Nigeria, the role of artificial intelligence in optimizing oil and gas operations and reducing crude oil theft is particularly crucial given the country's status as major oil producer and the challenges it faces in terms of operational efficiency and security.
It is expected that the communique adopted at the event will be transmitted to various stakeholders in the industry. Sharon Ijason, TVC News.
In neighboring Nasarawa State, the government has revealed plans to upgrade the General Hospital in Akwanga local government to a specialist hospital. This follows the upgrade of the Dalhatu Araf Specialist Hospital in Lafia to the Federal University of Lafia Teaching Hospital by the federal government. The proposed specialist hospital in Akwanga local government will bring the total number of tertiary hospitals in the state to 3 and balance the distribution of tertiary healthcare facilities by senatorial zones.
Every senatorial zone of the state have a tertiary institution, with the southern senatorial zone having the Federal University Teaching Hospital, the northern senatorial zone having the newly established state-owned specialist hospital, and the western zone also having the Federal Medical Center, KEFI. So with that, we are sure that our health sector is going to do better. We are sure that this is a positive addition to the state government. With the federal government taking over most of the staff and the structure, everything that is the Dalhatu Araf Specialist Hospital should be absorbed by the federal government.
And in Borno now, the state government says it is working closely with development partners to establish a new initiative aimed at improving legal protection for children. The Justice for Children Forum State Commissioner for Justice, Hawa Buka, disclosed this during a workshop on child protection in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital. Senior reporter Jesse Tafida has details.
Others hold government officials, lawyers, representatives of development partners, and security operatives. They are here to chart a way forward on how best to promote access to justice for children who are the most vulnerable in conflict-affected areas.
We stand committed to contributing to this initiative, contributing to this very noble initiative, supporting the state government in implementing the Reimagine Justice for Children agenda, which speaks principally to protect children. And I'm very happy here we have a Borno State Child Protection Law.
The state government on its part announces plan to establish a Children's Justice Forum to ensure the implementation of the child law and transition of social and criminal justice.
The Sangaya structure is a structure that worked for us even before the advent of Western education. It has worked for our community and is still working for our community, and we are known for this. But then, what do we need to do? We need to make it work in a better way. This is our plan. We will make it work in a better way that other states will look up to us and say, oh, okay, this Almajiri structure is working, and let's copy from this model.
The Almajiri child is everybody's business. Let's all come together to ensure that we protect these children. Lord, let's not leave it to the government alone. The government alone cannot do it.
Stakeholders at the meeting stressed the need for effective collaboration between government, security operatives, and development partners to protect the rights of children. The workshop sought to co-construct work plans on key interventions that facilitate timely legal assistance to children and modulates for children protection and justice. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.